Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trivia 10. Once again, Josiah is back. He was eliminated in the Final Four last season, made a great run, very deep, looking for redemption this season to try and push it even further to the championship, maybe even take home the whole thing. Josiah, welcome back. We love having you. How are you feeling coming into today?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. Last season was a lot of fun. I think I did better than I thought I would, but not making it to that final was really rough. And I want to do that one step further. There's lots of opportunities here. I've seen Soups calling for a rematch, so hopefully that can be something that's worked. I don't know if he's made it through, but yeah, lots of cool opportunities here.
I love it. Well, let's lock in. Yeah, since last season, you got to meet Soups in person and chat about your experience going head to head in the Trivia 10. But let's jump into this thing. New episodes every Tuesday and Friday. We're going to be starting off with 3 multiple choice questions here. First multiple choice question. In Silver Linings Playbook, Bradley Cooper's character gets into a fight at a Philadelphia Eagles tailgate with a fan of what team? Is it a fan of the Giants, Cowboys, Redskins, or Eagles?
See, I know the Philadelphia Eagles is his team, but
yeah, obviously a trickier question for you because you're not immersed in the NFL culture.
Clueless. Pond. But I just gotta remember. Okay, I feel like it's the Redskins. I don't know why. I recognize all 3 names, but that could just be my mind playing tricks on me. But I feel like it was the Redskins, so I'll go with that. I'll go with Redskins.
C, Redskins is incorrect. It was actually Eagles. It was Friendly Fire, another Eagles fan. I believe the game was Eagles versus Giants, but it was an own fan of the same old team, but Friendly Fire fight. Good. So no points there. Let's bounce back with another multiple choice question here. In the High School Musical franchise, where does Troy Bolton ultimately decide to go to college? Again, a little trickier for you because you're not, as familiar with like the U.S. sports teams and colleges. So is it University of Albuquerque, University of Southern California, University of California, Berkeley, or University of Arizona?
Okay, so he didn't do Juilliard. I was hoping that was there just so I could knock one off, but okay. Again, I'm not too sure, but I'm just trying to think. What does he say in his little speech? I believe I'm going to go University of Albuquerque. That rings a bell.
A, University of Albuquerque is incorrect. That's where it was between those 2.
One, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Albuquerque was like the basketball one, and then California, Berkeley is like, I'm going to be able to pursue both basketball and arts and musicals and such. So let's see if we can bounce back. The good thing about multiple choices are only 5 points each, so missing out on them really doesn't change much for your overall final score. Here we go. I knew those first 2 would be extra tricky for you because they're, not in America, so it's tougher. Next question. In the internship, what did Billy and Nick sell before joining Google? Did they sell mattresses, cars, watches, or cutlery?
Oh, I've not seen this in ages, but I think it's mattresses.
I thought it was mattresses too, but it's actually watches.
Oh, no way.
When I went to make this question, because I just was going through your Letterboxd films, and I was just like, he likes the internship. So I was like, I think mattresses is probably what they sell, but no, it's actually watches what they sell.
I got no multiple choice. Oh, no.
You got no multiple choice, but we've seen this happen before in this quadrant, actually, specifically. The first player of this quadrant was James, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, just scrolling through all the scores. Yeah, he got 0 through all the multiple choice, and then he went on an absolute heater. So let's see if you can do the same thing, follow the James technique. But now we're going on to the short answer questions. In Hitman, Gary goes by many disguises and fake names. What is his fake name for his personality throughout his relationship with Madison?
Okay, luckily I do know this one. This one is Ron. I do know this.
See, let's get on the heater here. You don't have the multiple choice, screwing you up, seeing the multiple potential answers. We're on the board here. We got 10 points now with Ron. Ron is correct. That is his alter ego name. Next question here. What is the name of the campus website Mark Zuckerberg creates following his breakup with Erica Albright?
No way.
Very beginning of the movie.
What is the name of the campus website? I actually have no idea, so this is annoying. So what could he have done?
Take your time, try and think it through.
Yeah. I really need to rewatch this because it's so good, but I've only seen it once. So they should, but I'll just go. I don't know, so I'm just gonna say Facebook, but I don't know.
Well, you're halfway there. It's Face Mash is what he
Ah.
starts with. The Face Mash with the 2 students from each of the different houses within Harvard to see who
Ranking them,
students think are hotter. So no points there. Let's keep bouncing back here. Question number 6, another short answer question. What town in Iceland are Lars and Sigrid from in Eurovision?
Great question. You hit me with some stumpers here. This is not good.
Tricky
What town? Man, just let me name like 3 of their songs or something. Just what town?
Yeah, take your time, think about it. We're no rush.
Because it's the name of the song. Yes.
Yep, I knew it was going to come to you eventually. Husavik. I was like,
yes.
I was like, if he doesn't get this one, then he's just flustered because he should. This one should be in the bag. If you're a true Eurovision movie fan, you should know Husavik. Which I want to travel there. I mean, it's kind of I feel like that movie has very little shooters, so I feel like it might not be as big of a tourist destination now as some other movies. Like when a big movie comes out and then there's like a small town in it, people like flood the city. I feel like there's not many Eurovision Story Fire Saga fans flooding Husavik.
So go visit the elves or something. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I want to see that whole lore. But you're up to 20 points now.
Okay.
Going on to question number 7. What musical does Jonathan Larson create that debuted on Broadway after his death, shown in Tick, Tick, Boom?
Okay, I can get this. I just need to think of musicals. I've seen this, but I do know this. Oh, where's my musical bag? Okay, gotta dig deep here.
We're in no rush. Take your time.
Because it's a real musical, isn't it? I think. Yeah, of course. It's a huge one. This is so annoying. Oh man. I can't think of anything. This one's gonna really annoy me. Oh my gosh. I do not know this. I believe it's one word. Doesn't mean much. I can't remember the name of it. No, it's just gone. I'm just gonna say I don't even know if it's a musical. I'll say Notes. I don't believe that's a real thing, but
it was a one-word title, but it was Rent.
Yeah, there it is.
The musical Jonathan Larson created that he died right before it debuted on Broadway. Going on to question 8 now, the final of the short answer questions. I'm really going to be interested if you know the answer to this one.
Oh, great.
But we'll see. What mall does Paul Blart work at?
West Orange Pavilion Mall.
That's so awesome. Because that's like, I don't even know. I don't even know how often they say it or show it in the movie. But
it's like once at the start when he first goes in.
I was going to say, I feel like it's not a well-known thing whatsoever. And I was like, I have no clue if you're going to know this. But that's huge. That's a great way to end the short answer question with a bang. So you're up to 30 now, and you still have 35 points up for grabs here to keep this, to turn this around from the first half. So the first thing we're going into here is the Letterboxd graph match. 3 movies here. We got Tetris, Grown Ups, and Matilda. 3 very, very different films. You see the 3 rating graphs down below. Go ahead and match these up for me.
Wow. That's an interesting one. I'm trying to think if I know their average scores. I believe Tetris is around like a 3.4. Grown Ups instantly I'm feeling C. I mean, it looks all over the place. It could have a strange cult following. Also could have a lot of haters. And then Matilda, I believe is fairly liked. I mean, I like Matilda. But I could also see Matilda having a good few 5s. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give Grown Up C. I think. I can't see Tetris or Matilda having so many lower ones. So I believe Grown Ups is C. I would say Tetris is A and Matilda B.
Locking that in.
Yeah.
Perfectly done. Yeah, absolutely correct. 15 points. So Tetris, yeah, just kind of the most generic, like fine movie type of graph.
Yeah.
Grown Ups was way more divisive than I thought, because I remember I gave it like a 2.5. I think you like it. You gave it like a 4.
Yeah,
I
I
gave it
like
2.5, and I was stunned by I got overflowing backlash. So that movie has a lot of shooters and fans, to the point where I didn't expect there'd be that many people that disliked it. But that movie has diehards for sure. Then Matilda, a classic movie most people like, but then has a great amount of chunk people really love at the 5 stars. So 15 points there gets you up to 45 total. Going on to the final question here of Guess the Cast.
Here we go.
So you know how it goes. I'll reveal one cast member one by one. You can guess for each one. You just get one guess. And if you get it wrong, we'll move on to the next cast member for 5 less points. So opportunity up to 20 points here. First cast member is Allison Janney. So what Allison Janney film is this?
I don't know who that is. I don't know if I should know who this is, but I have no idea who that is. So
then it's really just going to be a shot in the dark for you.
Yeah. She looks like I don't even know. Let's just go for something fun. Little Miss Sunshine.
Not Little Miss Sunshine. Next cast member is David Krumholtz.
I don't know this movie. Oh no. David, what a name. Wow. I mean, I can tell, surely these aren't real people. By these pictures, these are not real. This is bad unless they're big names and I just have no idea. David, what was his surname? Krumholtz. Oh no, this is okay. So it could be a small. Could be a smaller cast then. I don't even know. I might just have to throw out another just completely random movie. I'm trying to recognize faces, but that's not even working for me here. Whiplash.
It is not Whiplash. Next movie here, or next actor, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Okay, I know this face. That's good. What's that movie I watched last year? The singing one. Why is that on my mind? I can't remember what it's called. The Irish one. I don't know why that's on my mind. I mean, the other movie I have is Inception, but yeah, I'll just go Inception because I can't think of the other one.
Not Inception. No. So now the final cast member here we're revealing is Heath Ledger.
Wait, why can't I remember the name of it? It is 10 Things I Hate About You, right?
That is correct. You got it.
Why couldn't I get the name?
You figured out the name at least. We've seen it in the past this season where people know the movie and just can't get the name. But you were able to pull out 10 Things I Hate About You. So you're able to salvage that and get 5 points there to end up with the score of 50 here. So
I now recognize the face of the first. Okay, that's
yeah. And then I mean it's tough too because David Krumholtz really hasn't been in much. It was he's in this, and then obviously Oppenheimer, but he was obviously 20 years ish younger than his picture shows here when it was in 10 Things I Hate About You. But you're up to 50 now, and whoever gets in the class is based on your average score of Tuesday and Friday. So for 50, it's gonna put you right at 4. No. But you can make it up for it with the Friday. If you do better than them in the real reveal, then you can just push this all aside. But still, 50 isn't like a doomsday score, so you're still in the pack with them.
Crazy.
Yep, 75 from Gooch and then 65 from both James and Mateo. So we're gonna see how you do on Friday in the game of real reveal to see where you end up stacking up ultimately for the quadrant, because everything changes with how you can stack up on Friday. But with that, new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. How did you feel about your performance today, getting the 50?
Not great at all. This is where I wish I was in the slop bracket. I should post more about slop because Alex Coleman,
you should wear that as a badge of honor. You were considered for the slop quadrant, but you were pushed out to a different quadrant. So
that's tough. Okay, I'm gonna have to really think about a solid strategy now going into the real reveal. But you know what, I enjoyed it. The lights were maybe too bright for me today, but I'll give it my best on Friday.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and see. I still think it was a good score, given that you started off, you only got 1 out of the first 5 questions right, but then you salvaged it in the back end, getting 4 out of the 5 final questions right. And then the guest cast didn't get to the end, but you still got points there. So I think you salvaged what could have been a possibly pretty bad score with getting 50. That definitely keeps you very much alive going into Friday. So we'll see you back in a couple days. And with that being said, make sure you subscribe. Peace.